Hey guys, my name is Anshuk and welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to divide a whole number by a fraction. And this is actually really simple. So whenever we have a whole number, let's just say if we have the whole number 4, this in fraction form would be 4 over 1. So any whole number in its fraction form would be itself divided by 1. So now, to do this problem, we have to convert this 6 into a fraction. And as I just said, to convert it into a fraction, we have to put it divided by 1. And then I just write the rest of the problem right here, divided by 2/3. And now what we have to do is we have to convert the 2/3 into its reciprocal form. And what its reciprocal form is its flipped version. So for example, if we have the fraction 1/2, its reciprocal would be 2 over 1. The numbers just flip. So the reciprocal of 2/3 would be 3 over 2. The numbers just flip places. And then when we do the reciprocal, we change the divided by sign into multiplication. So 6 over 1 divided by 2/3 is the same thing as 6 over 1 times 3 over 2. And now, if you know how to multiply fractions, all we do is multiply the numerators and the denominators by each other. So 6 times 3 is 18, and 1 times 2 is 2. So 18 divided by 2 is 9. And 9 would be our answer. Now, before you guys leave the video, I actually have a simpler trick to dividing whole numbers by fractions. And to do that, instead of doing all of that and writing in its reciprocal form, then multiplying, all we have to do is multiply the whole number with the denominator. So we do 6 times 3, which would be 18, and we write our 2 here on top, and then we do the reciprocal of this. So the reciprocal of 2 over 18 is equal to 18 over 2. And we could simplify this to 9 over 1, which is the same thing as 9. So as you can see, this is a simpler trick and it takes much less time. But if you want, you could still do the first method. It's up to your choice. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to solve the problem 2 to the power of 25 minus 1. So, to first start, I'm going to rewrite 2 to the power of 25 as 2 to the power of 24 plus 1. And then we have our minus 1 at the end. And the reason I'm doing this and rewriting 25 as 24 plus 1 is so now I can use the property a to the power of m plus n is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So 2 to the power of 24 plus 1 is going to equal 2 to the power of 24 times 2 to the power of 1 minus 1. Now basically our goal throughout this video is to change our values to be as small as possible, so then at the end we can do whatever we need to do with them to get our final result. So 2 to the power of 24, how do we simplify this and make it even smaller? I can rewrite this as 2 to the power of 12 times 2. And another property of exponents is that if I have something in the form a to the power of m times n, this is equal to a to the power of m to the power of n. So 2 to the power of 12 times 2 is going to equal 2 to the power of 12 to the power of 2. And I have this times 2 minus 1. So now I'm actually going to plug in the actual value of 2 to the power of 12 because 2 to the power of 12 is small enough where we know the exact value of it. So if you guys don't know what 2 to the power of 12 is, well, 2 to the power of 10, you should always remember this as 1024. So 2 to the power of 11 is going to be double of 1024, which is 2048. And 2 to the power of 12, which is the value we're looking for, is going to be double of 2048, which is 4096. So now I get 4096 squared times 2 minus 1. And now this is equal to, I'm going to simplify this, 4000 plus 96 squared times 2 minus 1. And the reason I'm doing this is because 4096 squared is really hard to calculate by itself. So if we change it to 4000 plus 96 squared, I can use the property a plus b squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So in this case, a is 4000 and b is 96. So this turns into 4000 squared plus 2 times 4000 times 96 plus 96 squared. And I have all of this minus 1. Oh, sorry. All of this times 2 minus 1. Now, 4000 squared is equal to 16 million. 2 times 4000 is 8000, and 8000 times 96 is equal to 768,000. And now I have this plus 96 squared, which is equal to 9,216. And all of this I have times 2 minus 1. So now, I'm going to add all these up. So if I add all of these up in the parentheses, I get 16,777,216. So now I have this times 2 minus 1. So if I multiply this by 2, I get 33,554,432. And I have this minus 1, which is equal to 33,554,431. So this is my answer to this problem.